Precious souls, let's find out what you need to know today in our beautiful little happy space. Had a lot of things trying to block this message coming through. All the more reason we're going to crack it open. Calling in your higher self, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors. Let's find out what you need to know today. I'm seeing heart chakra. Oh, is this going to be a love reading? I'm not sure. I'm just seeing open up your heart. Open up your heart space. Okay. Spirit, come through, please. Under the protection of Archangel Michael. What do we got here? All right. Oops. So we've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's where we want it. The Hermit in reverse. What else have you got, Spirit? Let's complete this message. Something work-related. Pouring into something. Mastering a craft. So there's someone, something, some message coming forward. Now my left ear is, or my right ear is ringing. This is a masculine energy coming forward potentially. All right, with the Knight of Swords, coming forward with some communication, some information, a message at a rapid rate, a little reckless and careless almost. Like, I gotta get in, I gotta get this message to you, okay? And this will substantially change your situation as far as feeling left out of the cold or being left behind or something in a financial position, okay? Someone coming out of Hermit, so coming out of this isolation with some newfound wisdom. And it's regarding something you may be trying to master, work on, you're putting a lot of effort into. Something, but there's a message being blocked. What is this? Message is being held back. What is going on? Because somebody's not waking up to something. I'm going to get more on this. Very confusing. And I feel like recently a lot of the messages have been really toyed with, blocked, made confusing for no apparent reason other than to block the messages, which is exactly what this is, okay? 8-8 is significant. Spirit, please give me more about the Knight of Swords. Please provide more information, details about the Knight of Swords for the collective I'm reading for. Okay, so this is some clarity information coming forward about people who've purposely behind the scenes. Oh, no, I'm going to read into this more. Something is not what it seemed, okay, with regard to you being left out in the cold, your finances being tampered with. Something is not as it seems. Thank you, Spirit. They wanted me to clarify. Something is not as it seems. What else do we need to know about that, Spirit? This is going to be shocking for you to find out the truth behind 5-5 change. Somebody's getting a different perspective of some kind. What do we need to know about the Five of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit? This is really a different message. That was strange. I literally felt that card leave my hand and I saw nothing. There are a lot of illusions. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting there are a lot of illusions at this time. There are forces trying to keep you confused. Yeah. You intuitively know the truth and the messages coming forward, okay? You intuitively know what this is about. You intuitively know about this news coming in. You can feel it. It's already happened in the 5D and beyond. It's happened in the spirit realm. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know? Oh, look at this. And you've been doing a lot of thinking about this. You've been doing a lot of thinking about this, mostly because you've been getting readers or other people telling you this information's coming in. I feel like you intuitively know what this is regarding. You've been being given downloads. I'm having a hard time speaking about someone. This was on the fence, right? Someone who is, could even be somebody who was kind of controlling, maybe abuse some of their authority and power or their connection with you. This emperor on the side, right? It's somebody in your recent past, somebody that you had a soul tie with or have a soul tie with. You could feel this. You feel like they're going to come forward and provide this information about what really went down, is what I'm getting. And there will be a decision to be made. There will be a decision to be made. Okay, the Hermit. Ooh, Hermit in reverse, yeah. So you definitely had your heart broken, okay? You could feel betrayal of some kind with this individual. This person was highly manipulative, and it's someone who's very childish, hasn't yet healed their childhood woundings. And this is what kind of puts you into Hermit. You're coming out of Hermit now, okay? You're coming out of isolation now. And that's why I feel like this person, thank you, is coming forward to set the record straight. That's what I just got. Set the record straight. It's going to be shocking when this person comes forward. It's something you're not expecting, or the words are not something that you'd be expecting to hear. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, Spirit. What are we working on? Empress. Yeah, you are totally standing, growing all into your beautiful Empress era, okay? So you're somebody who, you've mastered all the queens. You stand on business. You follow your passions. You finally don't allow the opinions of others to have anything to do with what your choices are in life. You're very healing. You're very psychic. You're highly attractive, radiating this beautiful healing energy. And I just feel like you're pulling in all your manifestations now, which is what you're finally putting your attention on. I think you saw this person as somebody who was keeping your attention pulled away from the task at hand. Yes. Yes, 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 Spirit says. You're not allowing that anymore. So they've been watching on the sidelines, but they haven't come forward with this message yet. Some information, some message, or they're blocking it. Spirit. They're very curious about you. Watch if this person comes forward that they don't cause you to react in some way. I almost feel like they potentially could try to set something off in you to almost satisfy their own ego that, see, you haven't changed. See, there's a reason for what I did. See, I'm just feeling that. This beautiful new healed version of you is like they're going to want to test the waters to see if they can set you off, which you've already healed this. All right, Judgment, Spirit. We need to know about Judgment. Somebody's not seeing a wake-up call. What is this wake-up call? What is this? Judgment. You want this one. All right, I'll take it. Queen of Cups. Okay. What do we need to know about the Queen of Cups? Judgment. What do we need to know? Passion. Okay. With the Ace of Wands. Put them all together, Spirit, sum it up, one big lump, so I know exactly what you want me to express at this time. I feel like you might not be tapping into your passions to really pour your energy into some new beginning passionately that's going to lead you to the success that you needed. I feel like this person had you in a place... Yeah, this person, there's a spiritual connection. It was over before it really even took off. There was no real commitment, or I'm seeing like even a situationship or someone who was, thank you, Spirit, and very misleading about where they wanted this to go with you. Hi, babies. It threw you off. And they were trying to keep you off your beautiful, passionate new beginning. You're not going to let that happen anymore. I feel like... You're not seeing something. There's something not being seen. You walked away from it, however. There's some new beginning being offered, and I think Spirit really wants you to grab onto this. I see you, babies. I'm talking to the world right now. This person, you were a wish fulfillment, but they didn't realize it until it was too late, is what I'm getting. This person overindulges. They're really disconnected from their emotional side. It's like they're like, I'm getting an avoidant. I'm getting someone who, when things got really serious, it's like they just split. And it's part of the wounds that they need to heal and they haven't done yet. Yeah, you're definitely, you're moving forward. You're just waiting for everything to line up, okay? And this person left you waiting on a shelf is what I'm getting. And it tied you up. I'm seeing for months. There's an injustice here. There's an injustice here. The way they treated you was wrong. I'm seeing like this inner rage, yet you're a beautiful, nurturing, healing individual. This person took full advantage of it is what I'm seeing. We've got the King of Pentacles coming forward. I want to see what this is. They left you waiting so that your true partner would not be able to connect with you. Wow, that just came through channeled. With the King of Pentacles, I feel like this is somebody stable, secure, grounded, confident, someone who's self-made, maybe even owns their own business. This person was destined to come into your life, and together the two of you creating a security that is unmatched, but also I'm getting like, this is work related and I'm feeling partner related in some fashion. Okay, this is a connection. You released the individual of the past, but their energy kind of stayed lingering. It's like they were sending you telepathic messages because of this soul tie you had. So every time you just about get started on something that you wanted to work on, there would be some pull. But you're over that. You could see that some of the closest people, including this individual, people to you, really stick a sword in your back, each and every one of them. Like I'm seeing so much betrayal, misuse of power, misuse of relationships, but this is what you're coming into. The Ten of Cups, you completed the cycle. You're on the road to meeting up with this individual regardless, okay? Because you let go of the other person, you're not waiting for them to return with this information. They've been holding everything back, truths that they didn't speak, emotional expressions, but I really honestly feel like this person doesn't have the remorse. Yeah, they wanted to leave you 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh my gosh, I've seen so many 10s. They wanted to leave you so burdened that you would wait for them, that you would rely on them. Like this is a codependency gig and it's not happening. 10 wands, that's the most you could possibly carry. They don't even know how you're still standing, but they are watching from the timelines. Thank you, Spirit. This was a very confusing message, but I like to dig deep here. Yeah. So this person wanted to stop your success from coming in. They wanted to be a part of it. And in fact, I'm literally hearing this voice and now they're trying to stop it. I am the one who will bring you success. I will open these doors for you. I will be the one who manages you. You have to go through me first. You want to talk to this individual, the collective, you got to go through me first. I made that individual. It's like a ownership, possession. I hate it. I don't like this at all. Yeah, but you're coming out of isolation, like I said, the Hermit and with the 888. Oh my gosh, why is this car sideways? You were coming out of this isolation that they tried to keep you in. And they were trying to hold back this abundance, this brand new beginning and offer, like even a windfall. There's so much abundance due to you, especially the Empress. You've done so much healing. They can't hold that back. It's your destiny. And in fact, I'm not seeing them being a part of this at all. They had why am I seeing cards flipped? They had every opportunity to come forward, do the right thing, right? Now they're in a state of defeat. Why am I seeing so many? Yeah, they're in remorse, but not because they got caught. Or not because they're feeling bad for what they did. It's because they got caught. It's because they can literally see I really don't understand this. Wow, this was turned also, the devil. Yeah, this person operates in low vibrational energy. This is someone who is charismatic, like the life of the party. They won't have this reunion with you. They will not be having this reunion with you because they waited too long. They hummed and hawed and they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. You're not an option at all. And you can see through all the illusions now, and this new beginning within love will not happen, this outpouring of love. You're in your Queen of Wands, like you saw the King and Queen, like there was literally some potential for this to come together. This person waited and played on you and lied on you, and third party interference I'm definitely seeing with that Three of Swords, right? But you're sitting up on your throne. You couldn't even be bothered. You're so beyond this. You are so beyond this. I feel like there's, with this Ten of Cups and with the 6, I'm seeing 666. So beautiful harmony, balance, love, peace, all the good stuff. You're coming into this, I can't speak. I can't, this literally, you're coming into one of the most abundant seasons of your life. And that's because with the Nine of Cups, thank you, Spirit, you poured into yourself. You're like, I don't need anybody to help me fulfill my own dreams, make them come true. You started to realize, oh, wait, this is a journey I got to do on my own with the Hermit, with all of these cards indicative of you going within and doing some retrospection and healing all of these inner childhood wounds and saying, what in me believes that I need some person to create this happiness for me? What is it about me that needs healing? You did all that. You tamed that ego. You cannot be. There's another 8. Abundance and power. You call back your power. You're now fully abundant. Your energy is so abundant. Everything you put focus on becomes your reality. So they want your focus on them. Now, you're independent. You're single. You're probably even to some degree celibate at this time. You started realizing that people will use their wands to tap into that sacral energy and steal it from you. Tap in, harvest, right? No, you're not allowing that anymore. You've healed this ego. You are not reactive. And I feel like they're coming forward. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. See, there you go, baby. Happy, the most happiest, secure, abundant, happy family, happy relationships, happy everything. Maybe even a new home, I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. You are also the Queen of Pentacles. And that's why the King of Pentacles is supposed to align with you, okay? You've mastered this past relationship. You needed to go through that in order to see your worth, in order to see your value, and to start pouring into yourself to create your own abundance instead of giving it away so easily. You won't do that anymore. And I'm seeing this King of Pentacles coming in, and you've seen the Queen of Pentacles. It's like a power couple. It'll happen in its own timing, okay? First, you've cut the cords, this commitment, this soul tie with the past. It's just on its tail end of just phasing out. You've already done this. But this person is, I feel like they're going to come back and test. It's like, and I don't like saying testing, okay? But I feel like you need and you want to prove to yourself that you will not fall for this again before this King of Pentacles comes in. Unless, sometimes it's like right on top of each other. I feel like all of this all at once is what I'm feeling. It's this overwhelming happiness, but overwhelming, oh my gosh, it's all happening at once. Because this person held you back. Yeah. They were emotionally unintelligent in a big way, okay? They hadn't learned how to master their emotions. In fact, they're like a slave to their emotions. They're a slave to their ego. Everything's about how I'm perceived from the outside. I've never tapped in. I was never taught, like that. They just didn't have that understanding. But there's balance and peace coming in for you, you beautiful earth angel. Oh, yes, Queen of Swords. So you're being asked just to trust your discernment, okay? This person hasn't come in all this time. So what, they come in tomorrow and all of a sudden everything's okay? Like, you know better. You know what you've been through. They didn't want to invest in you, but you invested in yourself, and you've been patient. You've been so patient with the universe, with your creator, with God. You've been so patient, and it's coming in. And that's why this individual is like, if they do come in, or even if they don't, if there's any challenges to make sure you know your worth, you've got this. And literally, bam, bam, I'm seeing it all at once, okay? All at once. Yeah, have healthy boundaries. You're being asked to have healthy boundaries. This person was trying to, I'm going to call it destiny swap. They wanted to be on top. They wanted to be your keeper. They wanted to be the gatekeeper. They wanted to be the one who says, no, this is my property. Here you go through me. I'm not kidding. This person wanted to take all the credit for everything that they cannot, because you are the one with the essence. Like, it's not that even if they stole your ideas, even if they tried to, create, this is icky, but trying to create a relationship with somebody else that is just the same, like trying to replicate you. I really don't like this energy. Yeah, this is someone who is very narcissistic, right? Like, very full of themselves, the player. They've done this to so many people, and you were literally put in their life as testament on how to get through and see through things like this so you could share this with others. This cup of love with your real king is coming in, okay? This is going to be expressed And is there anything else? They're telling me to take the big cards again. Okay. This is a fated decision. Now that your perspective has changed, thank you, Spirit. You needed to have a change of perspective before you could make this decision, because the lies, the deceit, the manipulation was so strong. Some of the stuff that's been behind your back, you'd be shocked to see. So this person might not even come forward. It's bad enough they were taking forever, but they had like no solid offer. They have nothing to offer you. Yeah, they were breadcrumbing you, trying to keep you waiting on the sidelines. You have a real emotional offer coming in from someone who actually has done the healing work. They will be helping to take these burdens off of you. There's someone all in their head about this. Okay, look, ooh, there's someone all in their head about this. Yeah, the person of the past, like, oh my gosh, how could I possibly have fumbled this? My plan has always worked for everybody else in the past. That's why you were placed. You intuitively know this. Oh my gosh, you're such a beautiful soul. 222 is very significant. You were placed in this individual's life because the buck stops here. So this person has spent their life living on these lies, these manipulations, feeding off of other people's energy, feeding off of other people's successes, always looking outside of themselves for praise. You used this betrayal to thrust you forward, okay? You transmuted and alchemized this dark energy that this person was putting, like a spell word that I'm feeling like you were under a spell, like you couldn't let go. It's because of the soul tie. They were really using this. You won't be having a new beginning or taking any risks with this individual because they're still operating in low vibrational energy. You're manifesting the life of your dreams instead. And oh, Empress again. Yep, you are truly in alignment. Cannot make this up. With all of your manifestations, you're pouring your energy into you and you're not looking back. You're not looking back. Is there anything else they want me to take? Osho Zen? All right, we'll give you something to meditate on. Woo! This confusing message, they were trying to confuse. This is why you dig deep in readings. Okay, so you're being asked to tap into your creative side, which I feel like you already are, because everything you touch is like, it creates something beautiful for you. It's like gold. You have a golden touch. So they're saying, focus on what you want. Keep your nose to the grindstone. And when you feel these energies pulling on you, ignore them, move forward, and, on whatever you're focused on. To see it as a test, all right? To see it as a diversion that you're not going to fall for. There's something very shocking coming in regarding you being recognized finally for your gifts, what you came here to do. There's something you're being seen, I'm feeling. Everybody has a gift. Everybody is a masterpiece, right? Everybody is the creator, but you're being seen for something, and that's why you're being told to keep expressing through your creative flow, using that sacral energy, because there's something shocking coming in, and you are being totally realigned with what's meant for you. I do have a big feeling it's got something to do with this King of Cups. Whoa, that was interesting. King of Pentacles as somebody who's going to bring a lot of security into your life. Not that you're not secure in yourself, but they're going to help you and you're going to help them. It's going to be very supportive. And you're just being asked to trust at this time. Everything is being aligned for you. Just your main focus is allow yourself to express creatively all of these beautiful ideas that you're getting planted into your imagination by divine. That is not by mistake. You are being given this upper hand to try to bring everything into balance and an avenue where your abundance could flow in, both in love and in finances. I'm also seeing more spiritual gifts unlocking. Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess. You're unlimited, okay? You are unlimited. You are unlimited in your abilities. And they're all starting to unlock now that this person, now that you've learned some things and healed some things, and this person is no longer in your energy. So I really don't see you inviting this person in your door. I really think that you know intuitively what you had to go through to cut these ties, to get out of this. This person was messing with your finances, communications, everything. This person was blocking everything coming in. This person in the past, I know that you're not going to let that happen anymore. You know how hard it was to get through this. I'm seeing months, some of you years. I know. You're strong. You're tired of the old routine. That lion or lioness is roaring within you. Your inner child wants to come out and play, and you are focused because you're on your highest timeline. You're no longer overthinking anything. You will not let this person guilt, You're not, every time we look at the past, all there is guilt, okay? No matter how we showed up, we were only meant to show up a certain way. We weren't meant to have all the answers. We were meant to teach and learn with people, okay? You're not going to allow guilt to pull you back. This person might be coming in doing the woe is me treatment, trying to steal your energy and also to get back into your life. They're just saying, turn within yourself. You have all the answers. You could trust wholeheartedly what you're feeling inside, because you're getting divine channels right from the divine. You're getting messages from the divine. Any way that this person blocked these messages coming in, you're so intuitive. You had them anyways. And you could trust in that. Please trust in that. Express your inner gifts creatively. There's something beautiful coming in. Just go with the flow. It's all being aligned for you, and feel your way through. But you're not going to fall for any of these diversions anymore. You are hot stuff. You are highly desirable. The right people are going to align with you. Just don't allow past to have any influence on your life at this time. Take care and keep shining.